Okay, this is a video of Ben, who is a 23-year-old male. He is here today because he has been suffering with taking pills. He can't seem to get off of the pills, and he doesn't want to get hooked on them. So he is here asking for counseling to see if we can help him get off of the pills. Welcome, Ben. My name is Rhonda.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Glad you're here. You read all the paperwork that I give you.
Right.
You signed it. Do you have any questions about it?
No, not at this time. I don't.
Okay. Did you read the confidentiality statement that I got you to read and sign?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Just cover a few little things about the confidentiality statement. Is that everything you say is confidential. It doesn't go anywhere except for here. The only time that I would ever have to break that confidentiality is if you reported to me that you knew somebody that was abusing somebody, or you were abusing somebody. Then I would have to let the proper authorities know. Or else if I felt like you were in danger to yourself, then I would have to let the proper authorities know and try to get help if we cannot resolve the problems through counseling. Also, I want you to know that if any time that you feel like I'm not providing the services that you need and you want to quit, that you would come to me and let's sit down and discuss the situation. And if you still feel like you want to leave and go somewhere else, that I can refer you to someone that could help you, that would be good for you. Okay, do you have any questions or concerns?
No, not at this time.
Okay, good. So, you've been suffering with taking pills?
Yes, I have.
What kind of pills?
Mainly Adderalls, Percocets, those sorts of pills.
Okay, so opiates.
Right.
Okay. All right. Now you said you want to try to see if you can get off of them. Are you hooked on them now, or are you afraid you're going to get hooked on them?
I'm afraid I'm going to get hooked on them. I don't want to get hooked on them.
Okay. What made you start taking these pills?
I used to be on Adderall whenever I was younger. It helped me concentrate. And in my workplace, I wanted to be more alert and have a little bit better edge. So there's a guy I work with who's on it. He's prescribed it. I'm not going to say any names or anything, but he let me have a few of them to see if it would help me out. And of course it did, but it's to the point to where I'm taking 2 and 3 a day, where you're only supposed to take 1. And I don't want to get hooked on them. So okay. I want help with it.
Okay. When you say you're only supposed to take 1 and you're taking 2 or 3 a day, how does that make you feel? What does that do to you?
Well, it gives me a little bit too much energy. I have problems sleeping now. Other than that, it helps me focus, most definitely. Probably a little bit too much.
Okay. You said you used to take Adderall at one time. What did you take it for?
ADHD.
ADHD. How long ago was that?
I stopped taking it whenever I was 18.
18? Mm. And how long did you take it prior to the
ever since I was 8 years old.
Ever since you were
for
8
10
years old? Is that when you were first diagnosed with ADHD?
Right.
From a doctor?
Right.
Okay. All right. And this doctor, what did he put you on when you first was diagnosed?
Adderall. That's
the one he put you on?
Right.
And that seemed to help you?
It did.
Okay. Are you finding out that when you just take 1, it's not doing the job that you thought it was supposed to do and keeping you focused all day long?
Well, I mean, what caused me to start taking more than one is, as the day would progress, I would start losing that energy, and I love that feeling, that up feeling. Because I have the energy while I'm at work, but also whenever I get off, I may like to go out with some friends or, go to a movie with my wife, and I'm drained from work and the day and everything. So I'll end up taking another one. And, it'll keep me up all night. And I'll wake up the next morning, or I'll just get up the next morning and end up taking another one.
Because you like that adrenaline, that rush.
Yes.
Okay. What does your wife say about that?
She does not disagree with the fact that I'm taking Adderall. She disagrees with the fact that I take it as often as I do.
Okay. What about your friends that you hang around with, that you go to movies with?
Definitely not a bad influence. I mean, they're good people. They're actually, they have the best intentions in mind. I don't hang around, bad people.
You said you had someone at work that give you some
Yes.
that takes it.
Yes, but he's prescribed it.
He's prescribed it.
Right.
And do you hang around with him very much?
Only at work.
Only at work. Okay. So you want to get help in trying to just cut back or cut out altogether, right?
Well, I cut back. I mean, I would actually like, to do this counseling, help me get it under control, but I would love to actually get back, prescribed to it again. To see if it, could help me, concentrate. And if I can keep coming here, maybe I can, get it under control.
Okay. Have you seen a doctor? Have you gone to a doctor to see about?
Not in a few years, actually. The last time I went was to get my prescription refilled back whenever I was 18, and I never went back. I put them down.
Okay. Why did you stop taking and put them down?
Pressure mainly from my parents.
Why did they want you to stop?
Because I was getting older, and they thought, well, you've been taking them for 10 years, maybe you've outgrown, the ADHD, which come to find out I had it. So, it made me feel bad, so I ended up getting off of them.
How long did it take you to realize that you really needed them and that you still had the same problems with the ADHD?
Whenever I would,
focused?
whenever I would get to work and I really wasn't on top of my game and I wasn't focused, I was tired, I was drained from the day. I get sidetracked very easily. You can be sitting here talking to me and a billion things will be on my mind and I'll just zone out, But whenever I'm taking Adderall, it helps me focus on what I'm doing. And, it brings order to my life.
Have you thought about going back and seeing the doctor and letting them...
Absolutely, if I can.
Maybe do some testing or something, to see if you still have that ADHD like you did when you were younger.
Right.
I mean, you could have outgrown some of it, but you said you still can't feel focused, right?
Right, and not without Adderall. I mean, it's not that I'm solely dependent on it. It's that I just have a really hard time concentrating without it.
Okay. Has anybody ever said anything about maybe any other kind of mental issues or memory problems?
No, other than ADHD. I mean, I know I had a really severe case of it whenever I was younger, and I probably still do. But other than that, there's never been anything,
Well, did you go to counseling when you were smaller, younger?
Whenever I was first diagnosed with it, I did.
How long did you?
I
Has
don't
that
remember.
been?
I remember I was 8. I don't really remember, how long it was. it was just to kind of really tell if I had it or not.
And what did they talk to you about? I mean, if you
They
don't mind.
explained, well, I mean, it's been a really long time, but they kind of explained to me, what it was, what it meant, and, they said they were going to give me this right here to kind of help with it.
What about when you're in school? How were your grades?
Whenever I was on Adderall, they were great. I was actually an honor student.
And if you didn't take it?
I couldn't concentrate and I'd end up failing.
Okay. Did they suggest any kind of therapy for you? Like maybe getting out, doing some exercises, or doing some reading or something
Well,
like that?
that's
or
one thing
try
that
to
kind of...
bring your focus in?
Well, that's kind of one thing that goes with Adderall. If you're on it, you have energy. The more energy you have, the more active you are. The more you're able to focus. As a matter of fact, whenever I was on Adderall in high school and everything, I worked out every single day. And, it gave me that boost of energy that I needed. Mm-hmm. That, I lacked. And ever since I've been off of it, I have just been drained.
Okay. When you're on it, do you still go to the gym and work out any?
Yes, actually I do. I've been going with a few friends that have joined the gym.
Have you thought about not taking an Adderall and going to the gym and see how that would
I've
work?
actually tried that whenever I first got out of high school, and I got off Adderall, and I kind of quit the gym. I'm just now getting back into it.
Did it help the gym when you got off of it to begin with?
No, it did not help at all whenever I was off of it, because I would be exhausted from work, and I would just want to come home,
Okay. You said your mother and father wanted you to get off of it, the Adderall. What kind of a home life did you have? Did your mother and
Very
dad
healthy.
did they support you at the time when you were younger taking this medicine, and have they supported you now?
Absolutely. I mean, they were really never against it. What it was, they wanted me to try to kind of go about it, and I weaned myself from it. Because
without a doctor's help.
Right, I did it myself.
And you probably shouldn't have done that. Why I say that, because he could have given you something else to help you while you were coming off the Adderall that might have been effective for you.
Right. Well, really and truly, I kind of regret getting off of it, period, because I feel if I would have not weaned myself from it, I probably would not be taking it as much as I am now.
Okay. So, now are you wanting to get off of it completely, or do you want us to help you try to get to the point to where you don't have to take as much by finding other outlets for you to engage in, to just explore?
Well, like what I would like to do, I'd like to get taking one a day, and I would love to get prescribed to it.
Okay. Do you have a family doctor?
No, I do not actually.
Okay. One of the first things probably you need to do is to get a family doctor, and then go and give them all the information, and let him and along with this counseling that we are doing, let him observe you and see how you do, and see if he'll give you a prescription for just one, or else look at doing something else.
Okay.
I feel like you won't have any problem, cutting down, but I think what we need to explore is you engaging in other activities to help you try to learn to be focused. I mean, besides going to the gym and everything, what other activities do you like to do?
Well, I'm actually a competition, shooter. Me and some friends go out to the range. We competitively shoot long range. It's my other outlet that, I love to do. Whenever I'm not at the gym, I'm not at school, most of the time me and my friends are at, the range.
Okay. You like competition, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about TV? Can you sit and watch TV and focus?
Can't stand it. Unless it's The Walking Dead, I can't watch it.
The Walking Dead?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a TV show about the post-apocalypse, zombies. It's a really good show.
What attracts you to that?
It's just a really good TV show. It's none in particular.
Okay. Did you like watching things like that on TV when you were younger?
I mean, I've always been, a horror fan. Me and my sister both have always, loved action movies, horror movies, and, comedies and stuff like that. But
is there any other members in your family that have this ADHD?
just me.
Just you. Okay, so you have a sister?
Right.
Any other siblings?
I have a brother, too.
Sister and a brother. And neither one of them had the ADHD. Okay. I think, too, we have a psychometrist here on staff. And I'm thinking maybe talking with her and see if there might be some kind of testing we can do to see about your ADHD and memory and things like that. Would that something you'd be interested in?
Absolutely. If, that can help me, be prescribed to it and actually do it right, and this would help me, cut back, that would be ideal, actually.
Okay, all right. Well, I see our session is just about up, and it's like I said, I would like for you to, though, get in touch with a family doctor and let them know that you are coming to counseling and that you are taking Adderall and you have ADHD. That's what you were diagnosed with. And let him get all the medical records, and I will talk with the psychometrist about doing some testing with you. And then explore some other things to try to help you cut down, at least on the Adderall, so where you're not taking as much, and see if we can't find something that'll help you along with just some of the medication or a different medication to keep you focused.
Okay.
But I look forward to working with you, and I appreciate you coming in today, and we'll meet again in about 2 weeks. And by that time, maybe you will have seen the doctor, and you can inform me about your updates, and maybe tell the doctor if he needs to call me to get in touch with me, and I'll give you my phone number before we leave.
Okay. Is there any way you could write down your information, your name, your phone number, and everything, so I can give it to my doctor?
Sure, I sure can.
Okay.
I sure can.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think that's a wrap for today, and I appreciate it.
Okay, yeah, if you could just give me that number, I'll be on out of here.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.